I know Bill said before that he thinks this is the most talented player that he's had at Kansas. Where does he rank for you among players that you've seen, that you've coached, and that you've played against?
I would say my son actually asked me that question tonight. I think he may be the best player I've seen in my lifespan of coaching. Um, Watching him tonight, and I was in the arena, watching him tonight, you can normally say, hey, don't let a guy get to his spot. Well, everywhere on the floor is his spot. He can make a three, he can make a floater. I saw him make a 9-foot baseline jumper over a 6'10" guy. It doesn't matter. He can play through contact. He finishes 3-point plays. Obviously, he's a terrific passer too, but he can just do so many things on the floor. He is, and the thing is that's crazy about it, it looks like he's not sweating. Like it's taking no effort the way he does it. He's so smooth at how he plays. The other thing I really love about the kid tonight in the game, when he was heating it up and scoring and killing, he never talked smack. He didn't do any of that. He stayed focusing on the game. I think that's a real great level of maturity that he's showing on how good he really is.
Who does he remind you of as a player? Because in the preseason, what we kept hearing was like, yeah, he's like a Donovan Mitchell, a little bit bigger. He's like this scoring guard. And it's not – Donovan Mitchell to me is like explosive and loud in everything that he does. And Darryn Peterson is not loud, but you look up at the end of the day and he's got 26 points in 23 minutes. It just looks like he did it in 12 shots, 11 to 12 from the field. Norm, who does he remind you of? And Justin, I want your take after it too.
Nope. Nobody wants to say this because he's unbelievable. To me, he reminds me of Kobe. He reminds me of Kobe, the way he scores, the way he gets the mid-range, the way he shoots a step back, his size, his length, all those things, and even some of his mannerisms on the court where he doesn't get too demonstrative. And I know Kobe did at times, but he reminds me of Kobe Bryant, which I know is hard for people to believe because Kobe's Kobe, but
Kobe.
he does remind me of Kobe.
I see it. Justin, do you see it?
100%. Don't forget about the armband too. I mean, the way that he, I think what's so impressive to me is he's got a counter for everything the defense throws at him. Like, to see that in college basketball is just unheard of, right? Like, some guys you can get more physical, and I think that's what Baylor tried to do. They tried to put their freshman, who I really like as well, on that was on the other side.
Yes, Fu.
But they tried to put him on Peterson and get physical with him. And maybe the first couple shots, maybe it was kind of okay. He had to kind of get used to a little bit. But then it was like he just figured it out immediately, and there was nothing he could do either, right? So I love the Kobe Bryant comparison. I mean, obviously, rest in peace. He's one of the best players to ever play the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a high comparison. But like, the way, to your point, there's not a place he can't score on the floor. Heck, I'll even say he's probably a better 3-point shooter than Kobe, especially early on, than Kobe was, right? Mm-hmm. Like, so he's able to play off the ball maybe a little bit more than Kobe did. Once again, not saying that he's at the level of Kobe, but like, I can see it. Like, he gets to a spot, he rises up. There's not anything the defense can do. And I think as he gets more and more healthy too, like, defensively, I think he can really cause some havoc too. Like, his length and his athleticism that he has, I think he could really lean into that as well. So I love it. I'm with you, Coach. Give me the bean.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Rob? No, it's crazy. I'm from New York, so I will say this. Sometimes when guys are playing, like Stephon Marbury was like this, is someone challenges them, like Yesufu did tonight for Baylor. He made a couple of big shots, and he was kind of beating his chest like, yeah, I'm the man. See me. And you could see that. He was just being emotional. Nothing wrong with it. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see that Darryn DP looked at that situation and was like, okay, I got you. watch this. And then, boom, he turned it on without saying a word to anybody, just turned it on and said, the baddest man in the gym is me, not you. And that's what I saw out of Darryn. To me, that's big
he's
time. That's when you're really good.
There's a certain caliber of human being that I think it's usually unfair to compare 18 or 19-year-olds to. But when you watch Darryn Peterson play and you look at what he does and you look at the production, even though I still don't think he's quite at 100% or where you would want him to be ideally as a basketball player, to see what he's doing in the Big 12, it's very hard not to see that and say, yeah, there's a lot of Kobe resemblance in the way that he's playing. So I'm glad you said it, guys. I'm glad that you said it, because it's something that a lot of people are seeing, and it's very it's easy to connect those dots. When we get